guys, I'm Manoj Misra. So I'm back with another interesting. Today I'm going to tell you about how to create your own private functions using VBA editor. All right. So although Excel includes multiple functions, Excel worksheet functions which you can use in your daily routine work, but sometimes you need to create a long formulas to get the result, get the desired result. So like if you need to create an aging of some items, so you need to write 5 or 6 times, or maybe 10 times if formula, right? Like you need, if you need to create a financial year wise bucketing, so you need to type it manually, or you need to write a long formula to get the result. So as you can see here, I have created a function, private functions called fin year, right? This is not a standard worksheet function available for Excel users. This I have created using a private functions using VB editor. All right, so I will tell you how to create this private function. So let's start. So create a new Excel sheet. All right, so go to VB editor. So as you can see, I have already written one fin year program function. So I'm going to create another one for your reference. Okay, so first select the new sheet. So this is your VBA project 1. Go to insert a new module. All right, so in this module we are going to create the function. So let's start. Function fin year 1. Fin year I have already created, so I am giving this function name fin year 1. All right, so bracket open, cell as date, because the input is going to be in a date format, and fin year data type will be string. All right, function means financial year will be stored as a string text. That means text. All right, okay, so let's begin. So if works application, so if you need to get the function, I'm going to call the add function. So for that I need to type application.worksheet function.add. The month cell is greater than 1, comma month cell less than equal to 3. If this is equal to true, then the fin year result will be like this. Okay, so I will make you understand what I have written here. So I wanted to check whether if the date for which we want to convert into a financial year, so if it is falling between month January to month March, first refer to January month and third refer to March month. If this is falling between Jan to March, then the result will be like this. Fin year application dot worksheet dot text cell comma yy -1. I will tell you in a while why I have put it here -1, and just copy this again and paste it here. Alright, else fin year 1 is equal to, and if. ऑलराइट, सो दोस्तों ये फर्स्ट लाइन आपको आपका रिजल्ट प्रोड्यूस करेगी कि अगर आपका जन्म डेट का जो मंथ है वो फर्स्ट और थर्ड के बीच में आ रहा है, राइट? सो आपका ये फर्स्ट जो ब्रैकेट्स में लिखा हुआ है, ये आपका फाइनेंशियल ईयर फेच करेगा और उसमें से एक माइनस कर देगा, राइट? और उसके आगे एक डैश लगाएगा जो मैंने एंड के बाद में डाला हुआ है, और फिर वो फाइनेंशियल ईयर जो भी उस डेट का है वो पिक कर लेगा। ऑलराइट, सो जैसे लेट सपोज अगर आपकी डेट है 1 जनवरी 2019, ऑलराइट, तो फाइनेंशियल ईयर क्या होगा आपके लिए 2019। अगर 1 जनवरी 2019 है तो फाइनेंशियल ईयर विल बी योर 18-19, ऑलराइट। सो 19 में से यहाँ पे माइनस कर देगा 1 तो 18 हो जाएगा, और यहाँ पे फिर दोबारा से वो फैच करेगा 19, सो 18-19, सो दिस विल बी बिकम योर फाइनेंशियल ईयर, करेक्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर। अगर डेट्स आपकी जनवरी टू मार्च में फॉल नहीं कर रही है, मंथ सॉरी, तो आपका क्या करेगा, आपका फाइनेंशियल ईयर यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए, सपोज अगर डेट है 1 अप्रैल 2019, ऑलराइट, सो अप्रैल आपका 4th मंथ है, इसमें फॉल नहीं करता, तो ये वाली कंडीशन पे काम करेगा। यहाँ पे अप्रैल है तो फैच करेगा वो 19, ठीक है, डैश सेम 19 फैच करके उसमें +1 कर देगा, तो इट विल बिकम 19-20, ऑलराइट। सो फाइनेंशियल ईयर फॉर 1 अप्रैल 2019 इज 1920, so it is this line is also giving us the correct result. Okay, so let's try and use this function. So type 1 April 2019 and start fin year 1. So here is the result. So again test one another date. So you can see 1 January 2019 it is showing result 1819, which is also correct. So here is one more catch. So you can create the function but on a workbook, but it will not allow you to work with the same function in all workbook other than this. Alright, so you need to save this function into a add-in file format, right, so that you can use this function in any Excel sheet available in your drive. Alright, so there are very few steps you need to follow, and you can make your function available for all your workbooks. Alright, so go to file, save this file in add-in format. Alright, so you just need to select add-in, Excel add-in. So you can see it has changed the folder to Microsoft add-ins. Alright, so give a file name here, fin year 1, and just save it. File has been saved now. Just go to file again, then option, click add-in. So you can see fin year 1 is also available here. Go click on go button. So fin year 1, just check this box. Okay, so now just insert a new worksheet and try whether this formula is available here or not. So you can see the formula is available. Alright, so this is how you can create a function and make it available for all worksheets, workbooks to perform. Alright, so thank you so much guys. Keep watching my videos. Bye bye.